Let me show you how you can save an hour a day by using AI agents for your browser without any code required. So you'll notice when you install Ask Steve, you've got a number of agent buttons here on the right, along with the Ask Steve tab. And each one of those agent buttons calls an agent to do something. In this case, this is the Summarize This agent. And the Summarize This agent either reads the selected text on the page or the whole page if nothing is selected and gives you a 5-bullet point summary. And it's really easy to change and edit this agent to do exactly what you want. I'm going to click the tab to open up the Ask Steve side panel, go to Agents, select this particular agent, summarize this, and I can see exactly how it's built with just instructions in English. Here's some text I need some help with. This double brackets indicates what I mentioned about the selection of the whole page, and then telling it what I want. I want 5 bullets. I don't want more than 250 words, put the results in Markdown. And look how easy it is to edit. I can say, always give me results in Spanish, and I'm going to hit run. And just like that, I've edited my agent and it just summarized that little bit right there because that's what was selected in Spanish. So that easy to change these. I can also create a new agent just by clicking the new button, giving it a name, typing in some instructions and hitting save. Now it comes with a couple of agents out of the box, but you can always go to the library here where we've got over 100 more agents that you can search through. And if you find one that you like, you can click on it to get some details and just hit install and it will automatically be installed. That's right there. Explain this to me in simple terms. Now, agents are great when you have repetitive tasks that you want to do over and over again. And so you build the agent once and you can use it over and over again on any web page, on any PDF, on YouTube videos, on spreadsheets. But sometimes you just want to ask questions about the web page that you're on or the PDF that you're looking at. So in that case, you open up the Ask Steve side panel and just go to the chat and just ask your question. In this case, I've got Alphabet's earnings report. I just want to know what's going on with YouTube. And it reads the whole document for me and tells me, it gives me a summary of exactly what's going on with YouTube. So that easy to kind of interact with your tabs and with your web pages. The other thing you can do is you can get help writing. So here I am in Gmail and in Outlook Web in the Compose window, you'll notice you've got the little icon in the bottom right-hand corner that brings up the Ask Steve writing helper where I can ask for anything I want, or I can run one of my agents. In this case, I'm going to say, write me an out of office email, and it's just going to write me one right there in place. That easy to get writing help right in line wherever you are. Now, let me show you how you can write the results of what your agent derives into a third-party system, like a Google Sheet. So for example, let's say I'm looking at this list of speakers at a conference and I'm like, oh, I want all these people in a spreadsheet. And if I try to copy this and paste this into my lead tracking spreadsheet here, I'm going to get a bunch of garbage. It never works, right? So what I can do though, is I can go to my spreadsheet and I'm going to open up the Ask Steve side panel, go to agents and click on new. It's going to recognize that I'm on a spreadsheet because Google Sheets is one of our supported providers. And it's going to ask if I want to auto create an extraction agent for Google Sheets. So I'm going to connect my account, which I just have to do once. And once I do that, then I will have given access to Google Sheets to Ask Steve. And so then when I press the new button on subsequent times, it will just go ahead and build me a brand new agent that will extract whatever data I highlight in any format into my Google Sheet. So let's go look. I'm going to go back to this web page. I'm going to highlight this row of people and press the button. And it's going to take those people, put them into the exact right form, writing into my Google Sheet, and then write them into my Google Sheet. So it was that easy to get that data in there without having to do any coding. Now, the final thing I will show you is that you can also, along with models that you can connect to, and also all those connections to various services, and we can look at all the various services that are supported here, along with Google Sheets. We've got Docs and Chat and Calendar, Gmail, Apollo, Salesforce, Notion, etc., all of which you can use completely for free if you're on our free account. You can also call APIs, third-party APIs, and that makes your agents infinitely flexible. So if I'm going to go back to this page right here, and I'm going to highlight Susan, and I'm going to say add lead to Salesforce. And what this is going to do, it's going to call a workflow I built in N8N, which is a visual workflow builder, very similar to Make and Zapier and Active Pieces and Pipedream. And that workflow is actually connecting to my Salesforce account, adding Susan to my leads, and then extracting all the contacts I have from that company from HubSpot, and then going and checking all my open orders in Google Sheets. And it did all that without me having to go to all those various systems, log in, navigate through those systems, etc. So very easy to do and makes this infinitely powerful. Now, and we can check here and we can see that I've got my new lead added here, Susan. So if you want to learn more, I'm only kind of scratching the surface of the things you can do with Ask Steve. Go to our website, asksteve.to. You can check out all our docs there. You can check out the pricing. As I mentioned, if you bring your own account, it's completely free to use. And then if you want to use our LLM account, then we just charge you for credits and you burn them down as you are making agent requests. And you can learn more. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out in our user community. And we're looking forward to hearing how you use Ask Steve. Thanks.